Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot shop. I'm here today to do a new reading that I was guided to create, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to label it. It's going to be a blessed relationship reading, or a blessing on your relationship. I'm not sure. I'm being guided to use this deck to do the reading, and yeah, so I'm going to just dive in and do it. I'm not quite sure. I was actually guided that this may be a little bit challenging because I'm not used to using this type of oracle for relationship. It's pretty focused on love relationship, but it could be any relationship you're having an issue with, right? And Spirit is asking that we look at all relationships, no matter what is occurring, as a blessing. And they want to bring something to everyone's awareness that gets guided to this reading of what may be happening in a dynamic, in a challenging, perhaps, relationship. I'm saying challenging because the odds are good. If you're not in a challenging relationship, you're not watching this video. So it's, you're not having a challenge, you're doing something else. You're focusing on something else. So I feel like that's exactly what we're dealing with here, but we're going to see what comes up for everyone. And I'm being told this may stretch my intuitive, to find what we're saying here, but we'll see. Focusing on everyone, law of attraction, those who will show up for this reading, who will be guided here for their guidance, and what messages Spirit wants to bring to them with this blessed relationship reading. And again, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be wording it. I'm going to put the placement of it below, and the placement of it is, what is your partner telling you that they want? So what are they communicating they want from you in communication, and like whatever they're doing. So if whatever they're saying, maybe you're not reading between the lines, maybe they're displaying a behavior, that's a way of communicating. Maybe they're not talking, that's a way of communicating. These are all the ways, that I can think of that we're communicating. And then what it is your partner really wants. So there is a deep energy that's underlying the words, the no words, the actions that is really behind all that they really want. And then what you don't know, where you go next in this relationship, and how Spirit will be moving the two of you. And these are all with blessings, because everything is a blessing in the relationship. And it is bringing, growth to you. So first one is, what are they telling you they want? So what is the words that they're saying, or their actions? And it's a blessing of fire. So I feel like this is, they're telling you, this is very passionate. This is fiery. This is sacral chakra, root chakra. They want perhaps physical contact with you. They want passion. They want you to come alive. I feel like they're saying, wake up, wake up. They're trying to light a fire under your bum scoot. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. When I say bum scoot, that's the word that pops out. Sorry. They're trying to light a fire under your butt. You know what I mean? Just like, so I don't know if they're doing it by silence, if they're displaying some odd behavior, if they're just outright saying, they're trying to bring you alive. I feel like they're trying to maybe stir a passion within you. They want you to connect with them, perhaps sexually, physically, but there's an underlying energy here, which we may see more of next, of a feeling of waking you up, bringing you back to life. It's like, I'm seeing resuscitation. Like if you're flatlined and somebody's trying to bring you back to life. And so they may need to take, and I'm kind of laughing because it almost feels comical. I'm seeing like kind of a cartoon in my head. It's almost cartoonish, you know what I mean? It's almost comical. Because it could almost be so ridiculous. I'm going to read a little bit of the 3 here in the booklet, but that's what I'm getting intuitively. It says, and I'm going to read it: a blessing to bring passion, motivation, and creative spark to your life and to the lives of those that you touch. So they sense, this is probably a divine partnership, they sense something within you that your life light, I don't really want to say that, but I keep saying it, is dimming, your energy levels are lowering, and they're trying to revive you in it, and they're doing it, and they're going to do it in any way, shape, or form, even if they have to elicit. I'm feeling this is going way too far, almost like it's now anger. I'm mad, but they don't care. They're stirring it up. They're igniting it. It's like throwing gas and then throwing a match on a fire, like this. Just psh, I gotta light you up. I gotta get your spark back. You're flatlining here, and so I don't care what's happening. If they know they can make you mad by not talking, they're doing it. If they realize that doesn't do it, they're doing something that they know darn well pisses you off, and so they don't care. And it's not about making you mad. It's about bringing you back to life. Come on, wake up. That's what I'm getting. I can't stop that. So may the many blessings of the holy fires be yours. May fire's burning passion, its quick intensity, compel you to moments of action, to make decisions, to follow the truths of your heart, and to quicken and burn like the flames with the hearth. May you be warmed by the shelter of the glow of these holy fires, and may the spark again and again be the motivation we all need to turn the wheel in our lives. So that's the energy, the fuel to turn the wheel. So they're like knowing, come on, you're not going to move unless I get your adrenaline back. It's like, again, like somebody's flatlining and they're doing the CPR, like the kaboom, kaboom. So they know intuitively, because of your connection, that you need to move and they need to get that life force energy back. So they may be displaying something not cool to you, but it's important. May the blessings of the flames that devour the old be yours, and may they burn through the debris of memory, the fallen dead would have hurt and grudges, and burn through the pain, so that many of us feel when recollecting injustices. So it's also serving a purpose to burn away the old, to burn the debris of memory and fallen dead would have hurt and grudges. So they want to also, by doing this, they want to also ignite a depth of heat. It's sort of like the the purple flame of transmutation, but isn't actually hot. But in this instance, it's going to kind of do that same kind of clearing for you. And it says, may it inspire you to move forward with your life, and may it bring down what no longer serves you. May its crimson heat take light within your own soul and breathe to life the flames within you, so that you can kindle again and again the sacred inner fire which will warm you when all about you grows cold. So they're trying to, again, bring that heat back, bring that energy, bring that life force and excitement back in all these ways, and also utilize it to transform the old. That was a lot. So I'm excited about this reading because it just kind of came to me. I was guided, it was guided to me. What they really want. So as if that wasn't enough, because this is what they're telling you with their words, their non-words, or their actions. This is what they're telling you. But gosh, what do they really want? Because there was a lot there. A blessing to find the truth is 25, which is interesting. Because 25 is my number right now this month for Christmas, of course. So and Christmas could be important here too. So Christmas time frame could be important. I feel like something needs to be not just known, but spoken to. 25, let me read it. There's something here. A blessing to discover the truth of a situation so you can make choices with full awareness. A blessing on this time and on you so that a truth can be told and thus pour down upon you its unique freedoms. May you be blessed with knowing the truth of your own soul, and let the transformative powers of truth bring to you the light, so that you were once obscured now begins to shine, and what was uncertain now becomes defined, sure, glittery in its certainty. So it's like this heat, this, I almost want to say anger, frustration, whatever this is doing to create that ignition within you. It's also going to allow you to find your truth. Because I feel like you have cooled down, numbed off, flatlined to the point where you don't even, in doing so, you've kind of like, that's been quelled as well. So there's something there with that. So what they really want is your truth. And they may be trying to provoke, okay, they're saying provoke you to speak your truth to them. So you maybe been like, oh, I don't want to, you may not even really be feeling it, because I feel like a sense of not a lot of feeling here too. Like, with no life force energy, you're not really feeling your feelings either. I feel like a numbing down had happened. So they're trying to fuel you into speaking what you're really feeling about the situation, what you're really feeling about them. Okay. So they really want to hear your feelings, your truth. And because this is blue, I'm getting feelings. And I'm also, like I said, I'm getting Christmas. And Christmas is about generosity. St. Nicholas. Christmas is not about generosity, I mean, in that sense, but in my connection to St. Nicholas, it's about being generous. And so generously giving or exchanging your truth with them again, or once more. What you don't know is a blessing to lift sadness, 30. So is that they may be, again, this is what this felt like was happening, and they're trying to light a fire under. So you may have gone into a depression. You may be more depressed than maybe you are allowing yourself to feel. There is something here that they are seeing within you. They see you perhaps as being sad. And the only way they know how to get you out of that is to do this. So this is where this is a blessing, because it's allowing us to see other people's behaviors and why they're occurring. So they want to lift a sadness. So this is what you don't see, is that they're seeing you perhaps this way, and they want to lift a sadness. A blessing to lift the sadness that cloaks you, yet retain the wisdom and lessons that it has come to teach you. Sadness is a strange friend, a gloomy mist of feelings that moves through you slowly, softly stealing the growth and dampening the fire within. Dampening the fire within. And that's what they're trying to do. Ignite that fire. So that is pretty amazing. It can feel like a death, this farewell to joy, yet within its sorrow, there await for you great gifts. So when the time comes for sadness to move on, we ask for this blessing to allow it to slowly, softly lift from you, a diver who has gone down deep beneath the oceans, and as you rise, may it be slow enough for you to adjust to the happiness that will begin to flower again in your heart. May your breath become deeper and your smile begin to light up your face again. May your eyes widen and sparkle with the wonder of all it is about you, and may your limbs find joy and movement once again. So I do feel like, wow, you may have been more in this energy, but any sadness that you have, they are wanting to release it. Because it says it moves slowly through you, softly stealing the growth and dampening the fire within. And that's what they're doing. They're telling you, they're giving you this fire to lift you out of this. And that's what you don't know. But we already saw that back here, but this is going along with it perfectly. So you can once again engage with them, speak your truth to them, talk to them, communicate from an honest and open place with them. Where you go next in this, and it is a blessing to find your way. So you will find your way. I can see this in this card. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of grounding, and maybe a feeling of vulnerability. She's naked, so an exposure, so to speak. You're going to be, because you can see she's clothed here. She's clothed and covered. Here she is not. So there is an unveiling of your true self. Now, I'm not saying get naked and all that type of thing. I'm saying it's an unveiling of your true self, which may feel vulnerable for you. You may feel like you need to kind of take cover in a healing place as this adjustment occurs. But it's telling you that you will, where you're going next is you're going to find your way, the both of you, together. So I'm going to read the 24. A blessing for when we find ourselves utterly lost and unsure of which way to go. Whichever direction we turn seems as dense and dark as the other. There is no way there's no one to show us the way. There is no light within to see the path. There is no map for where you find yourself. When we find ourselves in that space, we are utterly bereft of where to turn, what to do, whom to trust. Let this blessing help you find your way once again. So you will know where to turn, what to do, who to trust. So that's where you're headed. But there's an adjustment. I feel like you're kind of clinging to still trying to, protect yourself here a bit. So I feel like an adjustment period in the works in the midst of that happening. So, there's an ease into it a bit, right? So how Spirit will be moving the two of you. So what Spirit will be doing, beautiful. And so it says a blessing for good men and fathers. So a lot of times I'm not going to say everyone that comes is feminine, but a lot of you know, a lot of my viewers are feminine females. And so if you're watching this for a masculine, then there is going to be a blessing in their lives as well, that is going to, because you can see the bird is bringing this crown. So there's a crowning of masculine energy within yourself, or if your partner's masculine, if you know, it could be you, or the masculine. If you're feminine, it could also be the masculine within yourself. And masculine is yang, masculine is fire. So there's going to be a blessing for that life force energy, the yang within you, to be reignited, to be, you know, restirred up in that way. And I love how the star is here above as well. I do still feel some Christmas vibe here, and I can't help it with the star and the 25 here. I'm getting that feeling. And we have number 13. So let me read a little bit from here. A blessing for the men and good men, the good men who do the essential work for themselves, for each other, their families, and their communities. We need good men, loving fathers, fully flowered in their masculinity. May you be blessed with the healing of any wounds you hold with and hide within. May you allow yourself to be vulnerable and tender in the care of the young. May you be blessed with the strength of your own untainted power, and open up to the great abilities that lie within you, beneath the muscle and strewn in grit, the stonic face you show the world. May you be blessed and open-hearted in love, intelligent in your alliance, honorable in your agreements, and courageous when you must stand and resist the challenges that come to you. May you receive the blessings of opening yourself to your own immense internal beauties, refusing to identify only with the shadow which shallows so many good men. So there is a facing of a shadow aspect as well. But there's again, like a balance of the masculine energy. This could be you know, something that if you're a feminine watching and that you have a masculine partner, it could be that there is something that, you know, is being blessed within themselves as well, that they're overcoming in shadow work. But that is where you're being moved, where spirit is taking this. Okay, so I hope everyone has enjoyed this reading, and it has brought light and clarity, and I may be doing these again. I'm going to try to put the outline below so you can follow along, and I may be putting it in the Etsy shop too if you want your personal one, but I won't be doing that for a while yet, probably after the holidays. Angel blessings, oceans of love.